Hello you, it's Seymour here with your weekly update. Slightly echoey sound in here actually. I'm recording today at P3's offices, our beloved manufacturing partner P3, based in New York City, and I'm at their offices today, so you may see people going past through the glass behind me. And I have this week for you a curate's egg. Curate's egg. If you're not familiar with the story of the curate and his egg, it went like this. One day the curate was in the mood for a boiled egg, and he asked his manservant to go and prepare one for him. And the manservant went away, prepared the boiled egg, brought it to the curate, and the curate ate the egg, and afterwards his manservant said, "Sir, how did you like your egg? Or how is your egg?" And the curate said, "It was extremely good in parts and not so good in others." I have the model of Air that I'm going to show you in a second, and I'm really thrilled with everything that's great about it. And if I'm honest, the model is a little disappointing in a couple of places. That's got to be really careful how I say this. We're still thrilled with the design. We thought that the first model that we got in would be a little further along in one or two of the details. But I'm going to show it to you anyway, because if nothing else, this is a relationship of trust, and I want you to know exactly what's going on. So first of all, before I do that, let's just turn the camera down here. Mercifully, the table that covers the belly. I was showing you these over the last couple of weeks. I want to look you in the eye and tell you I'm actually returning these models to Sean at P3 today, and I'm really disappointed to let them go. It's just they're just fantastic. It's been a real pleasure. I've just been living, kind of even without the cables, I've been living with these over the last couple of weeks and just loving them and using them to charge my stuff. That's everything that that we've dreamed of, and you've supported us to do with MAGFAST. So thrilled with the life models. Let's bring Air in, okay, and here it is. All right, and the first thing to say is this is what's called a handmade model. All right, so this didn't come. So there's still some of the lines you can see around the edge, which will all disappear in manufacturing. But we're thrilled with the look. You've only ever seen this in an animation before. It's everything that I'd hoped for in terms of looks. And guess what? I've got a USB-C cable in the back here. Remember, it accepts USB-C or micro, because you've already got lots of micro cables lying around the house. And in the future, you're going to be buying USB-C. So I've got a C in here, and if I just put it on there, boom, we start to charge immediately in portrait. And if I put it this way, we immediately start to charge in landscape. Charging needs a little bit of tuning. It's a little too fussy about having your thing in a case at the moment. We're going to get that fixed. That's part of the normal process. But we're charging just great. Let's look at the design for a second here. So you remember that a few months ago we changed the design very radically from what you first saw. So let's go through it. Basically, there's going to be three main ways of using it. One, I'm using this in place of wall, although you could use it like this. So one is like this. When you're plugged into the wall like this, you'll be sitting on top of a wall, and it'll be in this much more upside down. It'll be in this much more kind of vertical position like this, right? You'll be in this kind of vertical position, but it won't matter because you've got the protection of the wall behind. You're not going to have little hands and fingers and so on there. Okay, so that's the one use case. The next use case is like this, with the battery on the back, like so, and it actually works. We've got the geometry set up properly, so you can either, I've actually got it on upside down, but it works so you can either be like that, or boom, like this. Okay, so you can be with or without the stand. I actually think it's rather nice with the stand. It gives you a tiny bit more of an angle. This is the perfect 69-degree angle to you there. We're making a little video at the moment, and the voiceover says the geometry is set to give you the perfect 69-degree viewing angle to make you more productive, and then the camera shows that there's a kitten video playing on the screen. So there's there's that. So we've got on top of wall, we've got with the battery, and then there's the cable instance that I showed you just now. Where's our cable? Down here? Okay, plugging in USB-C or micro. All right. Very pleased with how it looks. This grey here will be a much paler grey. And what else did I want to show you? Oh, just how beautifully the stand works. So here's the stand, and look, it just snaps right on the back, held on magnetically. We're going to make the magnets a bit stronger all around. I'm not satisfied with the strength of that connection yet, but that's a relatively easy thing to just swap the magnets in and out. But the simplicity of this stand, it's a really MAGFAST solution, you know, like where we started off with things that folded down and folded out with nasty little hinges. But here we are, the MAGFAST stand, and remember it's got these two little sort of pimples on the back that match in here, so that the thing aligns perfectly. You've got little scoops to get your fingers into there. So I'm really, really, really thrilled with the design now. As I said, it's a curate's egg because I was hoping, you know, it's got we don't have the LED performance that we want at the moment. The magnets aren't as strong as I wanted. So so there's some things here that you know I'm not happy with. You know, so we're going to get revved again. This is the normal part of the process. But I hope you agree, all right, that this is just such a simple. Can you just imagine this thing in your kitchen right now? Okay, I want you to just imagine this in your kitchen, and you can just you have it on the counter like that. Grab it, stick it on top of your MAGFAST wall, up against the wall. It's just going to be fantastic. And of course, USB-C and micro, because the whole of MAGFAST is designed to support all the stuff from the last 10 years of your charging life and the next 10 years. So that's your weekly update. I'm Seymour Segnet. Thank you so much for your patience, supporting us as we take the time to do this right. Yeah, I just want to finish by saying how great it was to live with these guys for the last couple of weeks. And let's just finish with this one, charging this one. There it goes. See you next week.